Eléyìí tó gbẹnu tán ẹ̀yin èèyàn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olórin àti bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń yan àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́ wọn, ìyẹn àwọn ìsọmọgbé wọn, àwọn band members wọn, bí wọ́n ṣe máa treat wọn tí wọ́n máa ń yàn wọ́n jẹ nípa pé a pín owó láàárín àwọn band members wọn. Ẹ ti súnmọ́ bí ẹ wá gbọ́ pẹ̀rẹ̀pẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀, ẹ wá gbọ́ wẹ̀rẹ̀wẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ọ̀gbẹ́ni Fẹ́mi Sànyà tó jẹ́ kan nínú àwọn band members Shina Peters láwọn àsìkò ìgbà kan. Ẹ wá gbọ́ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ tí wọ́n sọ kalẹ̀ nínú fọ́nrán yìí nípa ohun tójú wọn rí lásìkò tí wọ́n ń bá Shina Peters tí wọ́n ń bá wọn ṣeré. Kódà ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ta bálé ó ta boko ó ta bá King Sunny Adé, kódà olóògbé Barrister gan àwọn gan pin nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí. Bẹ́yìn Yorùbá kó gbàgbé wípé ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olórin àti bí wọ́n ṣe wùwà tí ò da ìwà bàjẹ́ sáwọn band members wọn ó ti wà ńlẹ̀ ó tójọ́ mẹ́ta. Torí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbàgbé ẹ rántí wípé the same thing náà ni ọ̀gbẹ́ni Àyànlọ́wọ́ làwọn náà pariwo síta nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àti Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde tó bọ́ sórí ayélujára táwọn náà allege Alhaji Wasiu Ayinde wípé wọn kì í treat àwọn band members wọn dáadáa. Nínú fọ́nrán yìí ẹ tún gbọ́ pẹ̀rẹ̀pẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Fẹ́mi Sànyà táwọn náà tún tú kalẹ̀ nípa Shina Peters, King Sunny Adé àtàwọn olórin tó jágbà olórin bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ nínú ìwé kọ́bọ̀ nínú fọ́nrán yìí kò ṣeé fẹnu ròyìn. Kódà ọ̀gbẹ́ni Fẹ́mi ó sojú abẹ níkò nínú fọ́nrán yìí débi wípé ó jẹ́ ó di mímọ̀ pé ká ní lásìkò ìgbà tí gbogbo wọn hùwà bàjẹ́ yìí, lásìkò ìgbà tóun ṣì ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ tán hùwà bàjẹ́, ká ní ẹ̀rọ fóònù ayélujára ó ti wà ń ta ni. Ibi tọ́pọ̀ wọn ò bá bára wọn lónìí ìbá ti jẹ́ ibi tó dáa látàrí àwọn ìwà bàjẹ́ tí wọ́n ti wò sẹ́yìn ni. Ẹ wo nǹkan kì í ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìràgó nínú fọ́nrán yìí. Ẹ má wàá gbàgbé láti máa bá mi follow DIGINAIJA online TV lórí Facebook. Link kan wà ní comment section fídíò tó máa gbé yín lórí Facebook page wa. Lórí YouTube ẹ máa bá mi tẹ subscribe button tó wà lábẹ́ fọ́nrán yìí, kẹ́sì máa bá mi like and share, ẹ máa bá mi pín kó máa lọ káàkiri lórí ayélujára. Láì wá nígbà wá lákòókò jù ẹ jẹ́ n gbé fọ́nrán òun wọlé, ẹ jẹ́ n fi fọ́nrán òun lẹ̀ báyìí ká tó gbọ́ wẹ̀rẹ̀wẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ọ̀gbẹ́ni Fẹ́mi Sànyà tó jẹ́ kan nínú àwọn former band member Shina Peters àtàwọn allegations tó fi kàn wọ́n lóríṣiríṣi. Ṣé irọ́ ni ṣé òótọ́ ni? Ẹ máa ju opinion tí yín sí kọ́mẹ̀ntì fọ́nrán òun rè ẹ jẹ́ àjíjọ wò.
I don't have ill feeling towards SSP. No, I want him to succeed. I don't want to say because I kúrò lẹ́yìn SSP now that should now be his downfall. No, survival of the fittest láyé tàwa yìí. All the things he was doing to us that was bad, he was just trying to survive. For us to have left him and stayed in the US, we were just trying to survive. But guess what? He facilitated that. If he had not facilitated, Sherry, Yorùbá ní àṣejù kò dá. Èèyàn kì í ṣe bí síyàn kó tún máa fi hàn pé kí ló ṣe.
Èdè Ìbàdàn ni ẹ
kí ló ṣe. He got to a point he was doing that. Sherry, àwọn tó ń play fún Star nísìn. I will say one thing to him, he's a very talented guy. Kò séèyàn tó pé. He's a very talented guy. He's nice to those he chooses to be nice to. But most of our time bashishe, we never gained anything from him. Star lè gba bass guitar lọ́wọ́ mi báyìí lórí stage kó dẹ̀ gbé fún SF olówó kéré. Wọ́n bí mi lé kí n mú yọ string kan lórí guitar yẹn.
Ṣé wọ́n ṣe rí ni?
Several times. Star is very nice to outsiders. And it's not just SSP. Sunny is like that. Obey is like that. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá iṣẹ́ tán lọ ṣe ni o. They are never nice to those who work for them. They are never nice to those who work for them. As a young guy playing in the midst of gbogbo àwọn àgbàlagbà yẹn, àwọn nǹkan tí mo máa ń gbọ́ is unbelievable. I'm telling you, àwọn nǹkan tí mo máa ń gbọ́ is unbelievable. But guess what? Tẹ́ bá interview gbogbo àwọn bàbá yẹn, I'm not even talking about Baba Samson nìkan. tẹ́ bá interview gbogbo àwọn guys to play for all those bands, and I'm not pointing out Ebenezer Obey alone. I'm pointing out King Sunny Ade. I'm pointing out even Ayefele. All of them, they are all the same. If you go and talk to their musicians, tẹ́ bá gbé camera síwájú wọn, gbogbo wọn máa parọ́ ni. Organize gan. Organize gan. But when we meet backstage, it's a totally different ballgame. That's when you will hear the truth from them. Nǹkan tó kàn ṣe tó save irú àwọn Sunny, Ebenezer Obey, Shina Peters ni pé we didn't have this back in those days, man. Ìmí inú wọn bá ti wà lẹ́wọ̀n báyìí for the atrocities they committed.
Àwọn wo?
I just named all of them. For the atrocities that they committed against àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Look, the only thing that is constant in life is changes. Láyé tá wà yìí, whether you like it or not, things are gonna evolve, things are gonna change. If you don't go with the flow, you're gonna be left behind. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìnyí gangan ni. That is why you see that they are struggling. They are struggling. It's suffering in silence. Ọkàn fagídí gbé ni. Look at the Afrobeat guys. Àwọn yẹn múlẹ̀ ni wọ́n sọ́tọ̀ ni. They are doing their own thing, and they're not going anywhere close to all those juju people. Look at Wizkid. Mo wo video kan ton feature Wizkid àti KSA. KSA was already on the stage singing, and they introduced Wizkid. Ó wá wá látẹ̀yìn stage bó ṣe ń bọ̀ báyìí. Ó ń bọ̀ running towards Sunny. Sunny wanted to walk towards him. Ó dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún Sunny láti ọ̀kan. Before Sunny got to him, ṣé mo ní ìṣẹ̀ndálẹ̀ Yorùbá tọmọdé bá dọ̀bálẹ̀ fọwọ́ tọ́ lórí pé ǹdé ńlẹ̀. Kí Sunny tó dọ̀dẹ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ya sáré dìde. I watched that, I was like, wow, ọmọ àgbà ní boy.
Ṣé ẹ ń wò pé bàbá lè fẹ́ fọwọ́ sí lórí àgbà?
Ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ni. Ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ni. That's not coincidence. That is not coincidence. Nǹkan tó kọ́ ló ṣe yẹn. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn bàbá yẹn? Ọ̀tá lọ síwájú ni wọ́n. And I'm saying it wholeheartedly.
Ẹ máa ti dárúkọ àwọn èèyàn kan.
Yes, ọ̀tá ìlọsíwájú ni wọ́n. Ṣé rí ẹ mọ ọ̀rọ̀ tá máa ń sọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wípé àdúrà wa ni pé kọ́mọ wa dàgbà kó jù wá lọ. Wọ́n sọ látẹnu orí àwọn ló wà. Nǹkan tó wà nínú wọn, ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ nínú. Ń jẹ ogún kọ́mọ tó jẹ ogún. That is what's inside of them. Because I don't see any reason why they do certain things they do. See the upcoming generation. Okay, ẹ wo Barrister for an instance. I keep going back to Fuji music. Ẹ wo Barrister for an instance. Kí Barrister tó kú àtọ̀. There was Kollington, there was Easy Kabaka, there was Sawaba, there was Sandoka, there was Obesere. It was a whole bunch of them, and all of them were doing well. All of them were at the top, even before Pasuma even came. And no was it Juju mélòó tó wà ńta láyé ìgbà yẹn. Nígbà tí àjọ ṣiṣẹ́ tá pawó kalẹ̀, let's say àpá 100k kalẹ̀. Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ yọ paper kan, wọ́n kọ gbogbo list expenses. Expenses in àwọn mọ̀ pa, we don't know where it came from, or they just fabricate it.
Kí ni àwọn expenses yẹn? Kí ló lè wà ńbẹ̀?
Wọ́n lè ní a máa sanwó driver méjì.
Ṣé driver yẹn ò ṣe staff yín?
Báwo ni driver ṣe jẹ́ staff wa? It's Shina Peters written in my name. I'm an employee. Why should I be paying the salary of a driver? Why should you be taking money out of my share to pay your driver that drives you around? Is that fair? Those are all the stupid logic that they put out there. I want to incur expenses. Expenses will incur. None of us are on salary. tá bá lọ play tá bá pa owó tá bá pa lórí stage inú ẹ̀ lẹ ti máa pín fún wa like I was saying tá bá pa 100,000 naira which we à ń pa owó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ as a matter of fact tá bá pa 1 million in the 90s wàláì tààlà gbogbo a máa ṣán wọn lọ lé ni.
tẹ́ bá pa 1 million in the 90s.
Yes.
Nígbà nǹkan lọ lé.
Mr. Dele, I'm not lying. A ní truck méjì. Truck kan. Later, let me not find out gbogbo kini you. Now that I'm grown, I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions. Tab lórí truck kan, wọ́n máa ń yọ 500,000. Wọ́n máa ní wọ́n sanwó padà fún Sony Music. Truck méjìlá ní ìkan máa ń kó instrument, ìkan máa ń kó band boys. So every show tá bá lọ, wọ́n yọ 500k for one truck, wọ́n yọ 500k for the other truck.
That's 1 million.
Yes.
As at the 90s.
Yes. Mi ò parọ́. Tó bá jẹ́ 1 million yẹn la pa ní party, wàláì tààlà gbogbo a máa ṣánwó lọ lé ni. Ṣé rí ẹni tó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fẹ́mi? Ẹni tó wà Nàìjíríà, ẹni tó dẹ̀ popular, tó yẹ pé every people respect. So mi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ wọn because I know they're gonna mount pressure on him. Wọ́n wá sí US and we met. Máa ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ all the time and sometimes I share things with him that we experienced in the band. So ọjọ́ kan à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ni mo wá sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fún wọn pé nǹkan báyìí ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé ìgbà yẹn wọ́n wá rẹ́rìn wọ́n ní ó kàn ń cheat yín ni wọ́n ní those vehicles he wasn't paying back Sony Music for those vehicles. That was a vehicle that was given to your band as royalty for the albums you recorded for Sony. Títí tá fi kúrò ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n sì ń yọ owó yẹn. Wọ́n sì ń yọ owó yẹn. Okay, for an instance, gbàtà lọ sí Italy. Gbàtà dé Italy. Promoter wa, he's an Italian guy, Salvatore Curatolo. So, the guy, ó wá gbé èmi àtàwọn friends mi kan wá gbé wa lọ sọ́jà pé ká lọ ra nǹkan. Ó kàn gbé wa débẹ̀, ó ní ọjà kan tó máa ń ṣe ní ojú títì ní Express Road. Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn most àwọn Nigerians ti máa lọ ra àwọn aṣọ ńláńlá tó máa ń tà sálẹ̀ kó nǹkan kan yẹn. Open market ni aṣọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ra 5,000 nínú store ẹ lè lọ bẹ̀ kẹ́ra ní 200 lira. So ó gbé wa lọ sọ́jà yẹn ó drop wa síbẹ̀ in hopes pé bàtà tó máa padà wá ó lóun á padà wá in 2 hours láti wá gbé wa bàtó padà dé aṣọ wọn wà ní ara kankan bó ṣe rí wa báyìí ó ní Fẹ́mi, you guys no buy nothing? I didn't know we no buy nothing. Why? We don't have money. What do you mean you don't have money? I gave Shina $5,000 for your costume. I know costume don't cost 5,000 in Nigeria, but at least I know you guys won't want to buy something. You know, you guys will have money to shop around. Ibi tí àṣírí tuntun nìyẹn. Ṣé rí costume tó ń dárúkọ yẹn? Bí 6 months before ká tó travel ni wọ́n ti ń yọ bí 500 naira lówó everybody every show tá bá lọ. Owó costume. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan táwa dì sínú tá fi ṣe nǹkan tá ṣe nìyẹn o. Kò ń ṣe pé a jókòó a plan. Ṣé rí àṣírí wọn tú sí wa lọ́wọ́ débi pé we were like wow cut throat làwọn people yìí o. L'Amẹ́ríkà èèyàn tí kò bá fẹ́ kẹ́mí cut throat náà ń pè wọ́n cut throat for years gbogbo ẹ̀ òun láti wá dàgbà báyìí tàti wá rí gbogbo àṣírí yẹn báyìí pé so ẹ kàn ń gbá wa ní all those years. A ní manager PRO wa kan ó wà ní US Demola Quadri lórúkọ ẹ̀. Ìjọ́ kan I had this conversation with him. I was very bitter at that guy. And the reason why I was bitter at that guy was because the guy is not an illiterate. He's a very educated guy. And he would remember exactly what I'm talking about because he's Now we're very cool. He's my big egbon. But then I was very bitter at him, and I told him, I said, how can you be this educated? How can you be this, informed? And you were following Shina Peter to do us all this bad, all this harm. The guy looked at me, only Femi. Only there are no opportunities in Nigeria. If I don't go with his flow, to ba fire me, boni mo ti fẹ́ ríṣẹ́. Boni mo fẹ́ lọ. Only so I have to agree with whatever he wants to do. Only, yeah, I knew what he was doing was bad, but I didn't have a choice.
Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o, ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ gbọ́ lẹ́nu Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Fẹ́mi Sànyà yìí. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn, ojú wo lẹ́yìn náà tó fi wọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ ìyàwó ló kọ sí yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá kú gbàgbé gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ṣe lálàyé náà ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ wípé ohun tí Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Àyànlọ́wọ́ àtọ̀pọ̀ nínú àwọn band members míì gan tí wọ́n ti ń grant interview for a while nísìn nǹkan kan náà ni gbogbo wọn jọ ń sọ. Ṣé ká wá sọ wípé bọ́rọ̀ ṣe rí gan òun ni ọ̀pọ̀ wọn ṣe ń ṣàlàyé. Bó bá wá ṣe pé bó ṣe rí nìyẹn, ojú wo lẹ́yìn fi wò ó, ìyàwó ló kọ sí yín. Ẹ máa sọ opinion ti yín sí comment. Ẹ má wá gbàgbé láti máa bá mi follow DIGINAIJA online TV lórí Facebook. Link tó wà ní comment section fídíò máa gbé yín lórí Facebook page wa. Lórí YouTube ẹ máa bá mi tẹ subscribe button tó wà lábẹ́ fún wọn. Kẹ́sì máa bá mi like and share kó máa lọ káàkiri. Ká tó pàdé láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. Ó dàbọ̀.